Looking to buy the best drones for 2022? Check out our top 5 picks today. From speed and altitude to range and capacity, these drones will get the job done no matter what your need. So don't wait any longer. Head to our website today. We have included links in the description box. Let's get started. At number 1 is DJI Mini 3 Pro. While DJI Air 2s and Mavic 3 provide excellent image quality when viewed from above, they are unable to turn the camera around and capture images and video in portrait mode. Because of this, those of you who want to use your film for your Instagram Reels or TikTok page will have to cut it in half, losing a lot of resolution in the process and making it more difficult to plan your shots while you're on location. The Mini 3 Pro doesn't have this issue since, with the touch of a button on the screen, the camera flips over into portrait orientation, enabling you to take social media content with the full view and highest 4K resolution possible of the sensor. While still photographs can be recorded in DNG at a stunning 48 megapixels, videos can be recorded at up to 60 frames per second. It can fold up to be slightly larger than a typical soda can, but it still has a number of sensors that prevent you from smashing it into trees. However, keep in mind that because of its small size and 249-gram weight, it is vulnerable to high winds and will have to work more in windy circumstances to stay airborne, which will shorten your flying hours. It supports high-speed micro SD cards with capacities of up to 512 GB, which is more than enough space for all the gorgeous video your TikTok followers can consume. Despite its compact size, DJI estimates that the basic battery will still provide up to 34 minutes of flight time. According to my own experience, that might be a little ambitious, especially if you're flying in windy circumstances, because the drone's lightweight makes it work even harder to resist the wind in order to stay in place and avoid being blown off course. It also depends on how you fly. If you operate it in sport mode at its highest speed of 16 ms/s, you'll notice that the battery drains more quickly. At number 2 is DJI Mini 2. Even though it was introduced in 2020, the DJI Mini is still a great choice for those of you wishing to enter the realm of aerial photography for the first time. Because of its small, foldable form and light weight of 249 grams, you may easily throw it in a bag and bring it wherever without having to register it with the FAA. It employs the same control system as previous DJI drones, which we found to be simple for beginners learning the ropes and flexible enough to let more experienced flyers test their abilities. It has a flying range of up to 6.2 miles and can fly for up to 31 minutes on a single charge. It can record 4K video at up to 30 frames per second and has a tiny camera unit that is stabilized for smoother footage. 12 megapixels are used to capture still photos. The lack of obstacle avoidance sensors in the foldable drone contributes to its reduced weight. That implies a learning curve and possibly some crashes. Therefore, even if it is a reasonable alternative for beginners, those of you who have never flown before should begin by practicing in open areas until you get the hang of it. The Mini 2 is quieter than other DJI models and is more stable, nimble, and safe to fly once you do gain more confidence. At number 3 is Holystone 2-axis gimbal GPS drone. The HS720G ensures spectacular and vibrant footage in a bird's eye view without losing any details thanks to its 2-axis motorized gimbal and 4K EIS camera. It serves as your flight ticket. The HS720G's brushless motors and maximum battery life of 26 minutes provide stable flight and ample time for picture-perfect composition. 999 meters is the maximum distance that can be controlled remotely. For the beginner, a variety of features like headless mode, automatic takeoff, altitude hold, and optical flow positioning are designed. Never before has operating a drone been so simple. The HS720G has exceptional anti-interference characteristics thanks to the GPS module and optical flow positioning, enabling you to fly farther and more steadily. Outdoors, you can have a blast with your kids or friends without any interruptions or distance constraints. Your hands are freed up thanks to the HS720G performance intelligent flights provided by Follow Me, Tap Fly, and Point of Interest. As soon as you turn on the HS720G, your perfect memories will begin. The HS720G can be kept from being lost to a considerable extent thanks to the emergency stop, smart return to home, GPS module, and one key return. Take it home without thinking twice. The HS720 Revolutionary G's foldable design and carrying bag give the pilot unrestricted mobility to go wherever he pleases. The HS720G weighs less than 380 grams, which is equivalent to 1 can of Coke. Undoubtedly, HS720G makes a great traveling companion. At number 4 is DJI Air 2S. The DJI Air 2S's huge 1-inch image sensor allows it to capture stunning aerial images and movies. It can capture still photographs in DNG RAW format at up to 20 megapixels and video at up to 5.4K resolution. The drone also features a number of clever flight modes that make it particularly simple to record cinematic footage even when you're out hiking by yourself, such as a mode that automatically circles a site of interest and a mode that follows you as you stroll over the hills. Flipping the camera over so you can shoot in portrait orientation is one thing it doesn't do. That's unfortunate since it makes it more challenging to capture vertical video for TikTok or Instagram Reels because you'll need to split your video in half, losing a lot of resolution in the process. If you place a high importance on that, consider DJI Mini 3 Pro. It features a variety of obstacle sensors to assist keep it in the air and prevent it from crashing into a tree or a wall. And it is just as simple to fly as previous DJI models. Although its maximum flying time of 31 minutes is excellent for a drone of this size. Those of you who want to get more footage from the air can purchase it with a package of extra batteries. However, it is physically larger and heavier than DJI Mini line, so bear that in mind if you're looking for the lightest model to take on your travels. Its folding shape makes it relatively easy to put into a photography backpack. However, its mix of flight time, automatic flying modes, and exceptional image quality make it a fantastic all-arounder that is definitely worth taking into consideration. At number 5 is DJI Mini SC. Since the DJI Mini SC is a lightweight drone that weighs under 250 grams, the FAA will not require it to be registered. The HE camera on this little drone, which can record 2.7 videos and take 12 megapixel photos, is just one of its remarkable features. The drone contains a micro SD card slot for storing your media files, and the camera is stabilized with a 3-axis gimbal to reduce distortion. The drone has 5 quick shots that may be used to instantly produce brief, high-quality videos. It also has an automated return-to-home capability. The transmission range is around 4 kilometers, and the maximum flight time is 30 minutes. A drone called the DJI Mini SC has many of the same features as its predecessor, the DJI Mavic Mini, but is housed in the Mini 2's fuselage. This means that you have all the same fantastic features and capabilities that made the Mavic Mini so well-liked, with the additional advantage of the drone being a little bit more wind-resistant. In its unfolded state, the DJI Mini SC weighs less than 250 grams and has dimensions of 245 by 289 by 56 millimeters, making it slightly taller than the Mavic Mini. It's lightweight and portable, making it a great drone for traveling. You will need to register the drone with the FAA because it weighs less than 250 grams, but you will still need to pass the new FAA Trust exam. This test verifies that you are completely informed of the safety and legal requirements with regard to flying drones. It is intended for individuals who fly drones for recreational purposes. The drone features dual GNSS receivers that enable it to link to the GPS and GLONASS satellite systems, as well as infrared and optical flow sensors on its belly. A 3-axis gimbal stabilizes its HD camera, and a micro SD card slot on the back supports cards with a maximum capacity of 256 GB. SD cards having a high-speed Class 3 or above are advised by DJI. It has a 2S lithium polymer battery that powers it and gives it roughly 30 minutes of flight time, though you normally get a little less than that. Even so, it was a fantastic flight, especially for a drone around $350. On the back of the aircraft are some LED lights that serve as both status indicators and troubleshooting aids. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like it if you did. If you're new here, click the subscribe button. Wishing you all the best until the next video.